Can I just, do I have to, can I use this? Do I have to use this? Can I use this, a clip-on? I can't use a clip-on? Is this a clip-on?
It is, but it's for the broadcasting.
Oh, so I can't just clip it and talk?
So, yep,
Test,
turn on.
test. You all hear me? Okay.
You're good.
Good afternoon. Do you hear me back there? All right. So before I start, I have do you want me to ask now or at the end? Yeah, okay. So Karen left a white sweater here yesterday, in this, or in the dining room, somewhere up here. And so if anybody has come across a white sweater, it's Karen's. All right? I don't know where Lost and Found is or what happens, but it it's at the front desk. Oh, it should be at the front desk. So we'll ask up there also. All right. Well, okay. Sorry for side talk. That's rude, right? So before we get started, is Luis here? I heard Luis was here. So Luis was named our team member of the quarter, and I just wanted him to come out and say congratulations.
Thank you.
Do you have anything you want to say?
Everybody to welcome. Yes. I want to thank to everybody for the support you.
Just put up your mouth.
Okay. I want to thanks to everybody, you guys, for the support you give to me as a good worker here in this company, and I so very happy to be with you guys in every day. So I hope for the rest of my life I'm gonna be supported for all you guys too. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Well deserved. He touches everybody's lives daily, here, there, to, fro, around the bend, right? Thank you. All right. So we'll get started. So I just, I love coming to my sharing with Sandra. It's just a really valuable time to share with you information, have a time to engage with everyone. You all get to come have wine. So it's just a really special time. And so I'm going to go over a couple of announcements, some exciting things that are going on in our culinary. And then I have a special invitation at the end. But I was also asked for another announcement about speeding up the hill. So that I've been getting coming up and down the hill. So coming up and going down, leaving Acacia and going down past Pavilion and coming down. There have been witnessing of staff, team members coming down. So I'll talk to the team, remind them. I think there might have been a resident or two that might be speeding down. So I just want to bring that to everybody's attention. I know people were looking at some speed bumps over there. That might be something that's coming up. So if you are someone who likes to drive a little faster, we'll need to let you know if the speed bumps get put in, because you don't want to thunk going too fast. But it's all being assessed right now. But I just said I would give that reminder, and to our teams as well. All right, so we're going to jump right in. A really exciting, you may or might not know this, but Acacia Creek and Chef and his team, the food has gotten much better, and we were asked to do a pilot project to serve lunch for the pavilion. And so this week, we have started 3 days a week serving lunch to our friends at Pavilion. So on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays, we are either taking lunch there, or you might see some of our friends from Pavilion joining us here. You might have noticed that. And so we're starting out slow. You all know I love my pilots, and starting off slow and then working through the kinks as we expand. So we did 3 days a week, and if it continues to go well, so far this week I heard it went very well, and everyone's very happy, and we'll start to add slowly over time, and hoping to go to lunch every day there. And then I don't know where it goes from there, but so you will see your old friends. Many of the folks that used to live here are living there, and so it's like a reunion. So I'm happy to have them come join us and also be able to take lunch there. And again, talking about pilots, I don't know if this is public yet, but it's about to be public. We in the culinary committee we heard you loud and clear that you missed your salad bar. So that has been a very clear message that salad bar has been missed. So we committed this last culinary committee to look at launching what we call the half salad bar. So looking at sometime during dinner doing half, it's a whole two along that wall. I don't know what they're called. Salad bar things against the wall, refrigerators. So there's only, in order for, and they're built in. So because we don't do table service and we do buffet style, that we can't, it's really not going to be possible to do the whole salad bar. We also heard that there was like too many choices and it was a little bit overwhelming. And so we are going to pilot and launch what we call the half salad bar with buffet. I'm not sure when it's rolling out. It's coming soon, but we are going to do that. We're just going to start slow, build it over time, see how it goes. But your culinary committee voted that in. And so they're hard at work, this committee. So I want to thank them, and more coming soon as we pilot this and hopefully expand it to be permanent. So everybody loves a fresh salad. You'll see me at the salad bar. Okay. The other thing that was very exciting that the culinary committee worked on, and I think it was a lot of talk, was that we worked, and I just really want to highlight this new mission statement, this process we went through. And I know there was a lot of opinions about whether it was necessary, whether it wasn't necessary, why, how, what, a lot of talk around it. But it was quite an incredible process. We came together, a group of us, and Serena led us through a process where we all came around the table and came up with a really incredible mission statement that I think just captures the spirit of what this committee is trying to do in partnership with team members. And it really is, it describes the role of the culinary committee as being a trusted advisor, a support not only to our team members, but to each other and to the residents that live here, that really strives to have a really meaningful culinary experience for the collective community, including, I don't think I wrote the right one on here, so I'm not going to read it. That's an old one. But really, if I can remember, it's about offering up for the collective community nutritional, meaningful culinary experience. And from that, we'll guide our process. So resident council voted it in, correct? And is it good to go? It's voted. It's good to go. So thank you, culinary committee. It was really a beautiful process. It really was about people leaning in and working through, some good conversations. And at the end, we came up with, I think, is a really good mission statement. So thank you, culinary committee and team. So I think the last thing I want to share with you all is is that next week we're having our annual, I think it's our board retreat, Acacia Creek board retreat, where the board members will come and spend 2 days here. I believe we've done this in the past. Learning, we're going to be going on a tour, we're going to be spending time together, doing some board work. And part of that is they'll be hosting a happy hour at 4:30 for a board sponsored happy hour to meet with residents. So I wanted to invite you all. It's Tuesday, the 15th. Is that correct, Carolee? At 4:30 here in the Turkey Roost. So the board will be hosting a happy hour. Please come. Please share with them your perspectives, your experience, get to know them. So I wanted to invite, everybody is welcome. And then the next day we'll be doing tours. So you also will see us touring around here, touring at Masonic Home. And so if you see us walking in the hall, please come say hello as we walk through. Yes. What time is the tour? It's in the morning. A great question. Let me confirm and I can put it in the notes. We're going here and we're spending an hour and we're going here and we're going to Masonic Home. And then we'll be having lunch in Acacia Creek. So you'll see us having lunch on that Wednesday here. again, I just want to thank you all for being a very active, engaged community. It's such a pleasure to be here with all of you and to be at your service. And I think that's all I have. If anybody has any questions, you can raise your hand now, or afterwards I'll be around to chat. Sally?
I'd like to know, do we have a replacement yet for Tice and Denise?
Okay, oh, that's a good question. So Tice, we actually, Kevin Sleeper is in an interim role right now, and we're just going along with the interim role. So no permanent decisions have been made yet, but right now we're looking at the structure and seeing what we can do. And Kevin is doing an amazing job stepping into that role. So, and then Denise's role, they have the moving coordinator. They are recruiting. Amy and the team have posted that position and are interviewing. Or I don't know if they started interviews, but they have started getting resumes. I know she will be. She's not replaceable, but we'll have somebody come in to pick up those responsibilities in their own unique way, right?
Regarding Denise, do we know who's filling in the meantime for her duty?
I believe Jackie, I think the team sort of split it up, but Jackie's doing a lot of the move-in responsibilities. And I know Denise did a lot of other things beyond the move-in. So if you have questions that need answers, just give me a call. I know I'm learning there's a lot of things that you went to her for. And so I don't want them to fall through the cracks, but I need to learn what they were. So just shoot me an email or give me a call so I can learn and put some systems in place.
April 20th, that's Easter Sunday. That is an event that we always enjoy. There's 4 of them each year. That's the brunch, Sunday brunch. Now, when the COVID-19 hit, one of the things that happened when we finally reopened, we didn't have certain items spread out, like the smoked salmon, the capers, and the cheeses. These are things that I, for one, really enjoyed. Now, the question is, of course, this is probably really a culinary matter, but if the Board of Health will allow us to have them out, maybe with a prongs, would that be possible to return those? But again, that's probably a culinary question. In other words, can we bring back something that was taken away by the pandemic, and can it be restored?
It's a great question. I don't have an answer for you, but we can put that on list of follow-up items. And I don't know if it's too late for the Easter brunch, but we could assess it for, I know that you said there's 4 brunches a year, maybe for a future brunch.
Yeah, probably Mother's Day, I would suspect. Oh, wait a minute.
Mother's Day, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, well, we'll find out. Yes, Mr. Brady.
Speaking of speed bumps, the speed bump that exists when you first enter the facility here is a low color now, only because it hasn't been painted for a while. And it took me a while to even recognize that it's there. Can we get it painted again?
Is it Acacia side or on Masonic side? Which speed bump? Masonic side. Okay. All right. The one that come in the gate. Let me find out. Great question. All right. Any other questions before I pass the mic? All right. Okay. Who's up next? Is it Carolee or Penny or? Okay. Thank you all. Oh, you're sweet.
Oh, no, you got to.
Well, hello, everybody. How are you all tonight? Good. It's a beautiful spring day. And speaking of spring, we have our Spring into Action event tomorrow. Did you all see the flyers for that? I hope so. I dropped them off in everybody's apartment today. I got my steps in. Okay, so I do want to remind you that is tomorrow, 2 to 3 o'clock. we're going to have it on the auditorium patio. There's a little karaoke outside, and then in the auditorium, this is where you vote for the logo design for our Thrive in 25 t-shirt. Okay, I'm going to tell you more about Thrive in 25 for those who don't know about this. But please, if you want to go to that, if you don't want to vote, you don't have to vote, but it will be fun. We have wonderful refreshments. So please do stop by tomorrow, 2 to 3 o'clock. Come vote. Okay. So for Thrive in 25, the sign-up sheets are still up today, but they're coming down tomorrow because I am ordering t-shirts tomorrow. So some people have signed up. They don't want a t-shirt, but they want to participate. That's fine. You don't have to have a t-shirt, but if you want one, we'll give you one. Now, there are certain events that we have for participants. So I'll get to that. But what does it mean to participate? You will get with your t-shirt a participation sheet. And we're doing it differently this year. There are 20 different programs, activities that happen on campus for a day, for 5 days a week. So each week you will get a participation sheet, and we want you to look at these programs. They're not all physical activities. There's some other fun stuff on here, like relaxing color. We have the group photo and farmers market. So a lot of different things, men's breakfast, and we're going to try to do a ladies lunch. Now, things like the breakfast and the lunch, this is not complimentary. You would have to use a meal coupon for those. But when you go to these events, you get a stamp, okay? So each week, if you get at least 4 stamps and you turn the sheet in, you get a ticket for a drawing for getting the 4 stamps, at least 4, and then you get a ticket for the drawing for turning your sheet in at the end of the week, okay? So this drawing will have nice prizes. We're going to do one drawing for the month. That's at the conclusion of the event, and I'll get to the conclusion of the event. So just to participate, it's just getting the sheet every week. After the first week, you'll get it with your t-shirt. And then after that, you turn it in at the concierge and you say, please give me my week 2, concierge. Yes, you can use an old t-shirt. You don't want one of my t-shirts, you wear whatever you want, but just participate, please. Okay, so those who participate get to be in the group photo. This is the big photo. You know, we have all the photos in the hallway going to the wellness center. After the group photo, that will be on May 8th at 2 o'clock sharp. After we take the photo, we're going to do what we did last year. We'll have a bunch of games set up. You play the games, you get a ticket, you turn your ticket in at the farmer's market, and we'll give you produce. Fruits and veggies. Who doesn't want fruits and veggies? Okay, so this is just for participants. So this is your final warning. Sign up and participate, or you can't do our farmer's market. So it's very easy to sign up. You just put your name on that board. That's all. You have till tonight to get that done. The other thing for participants only is the lunch. So this is the lunch at the conclusion of the event. We'll do that on the 6th of June. Is that right? Yes, June 6th. That is a Friday. It is going to be a Thrive picnic lunch at Masonic Home. We're going to have it out on the patio and in the auditorium. Now, last year I had people show up with their friends. I participated, but my friend didn't. Can my friend come? I had to be hard-hearted and say, I'm sorry, no, your friend can't come. Because I've been warning you and telling you, we have all these wonderful events for you. You just have to sign up. Okay? So, everybody who turns in their sheets throughout the month gets the ticket to the lunch. Now, I wrote this all out in the notes, and Karen Moody is proofreading it for me right now so it makes sense. Because I know sometimes I get excited and I don't make sense. But I'm working on that. Okay, so there will also be weekly challenges. So the first challenge is going to be on the first day of the Thrive in 25 challenge on May 5th. We have a little scavenger hunt that we're planning. So you will pick up the scavenger hunt sheet after 10 a.m. at the concierge desk, and you could do it by yourself or you could get some of your teammates. So if Tom and I were on the red team, I'd say, hey, Tom, let's get Sandra. Let's all go look for these things. And we could do it together to make it easier, or you do it by yourself. But we will reward the team that has the most sheets turned in, okay? So you want to encourage the people on your team, and I will post the roster at the dining room so you will know everyone who's on your team, and those teams will be rewarded for these weekly challenges, and we'll give you general store bucks or something good like that. But we will reward you, okay? And it's also fun to get out there. Okay, so is it clear on how to participate and what the rewards are? Okay, good. Good. And then the t-shirt distribution, that will be on April 24th. Just come on up. Oh, Mr. Brady. Was I not clear? Do you have a question?
I have a question. We have team kickoffs, where we all rally the first day or.
Mr. Brady's asking if we have a team kickoff rally. I think the scavenger hunt is our kickoff. Yes, you're welcome. Good question. So on April 24th, 3:30 to 4:30, I'm going to have a bunch of people. Yes, I'll be recruiting you all, a bunch of people, passing out the t-shirts to everybody. Okay. So we'll have just 4 teams. So you come up and you will get your participation sheet with your t-shirt, and we'll have little logo badges again this year. So when you're not wearing your t-shirt, if you don't get one, you'll know what team everybody's on. And I talked about all that. And then you could wear your t-shirt throughout the month to all these events, but you really want to wear it in that group photo. Yes, Sophie?
When you mentioned the designs for the t-shirts, are we going to get to see them before we vote on them?
No, you go down there and there are going to be 17 little designs. And you take a look at those 17 designs. I know, it's a lot of designs. I think that's about what we had last year. And then you're going to pick your favorite one. And we're going to have it set up where they give you a ticket, and you drop your ticket into a cup next to the design, and that's how you vote. And then we'll tally that up and let you know by the end of the event tomorrow. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. I think that's everything. Okay. Spring into action. I said that. Okay. Did you all get an email from me yesterday about the family newsletter with a nice story about Doris Chow? If you don't know what I'm talking about, check your email. If you do not have your email published, I couldn't send it to you. So what I do is I have it's just a one, 2-side newsletter. And I am trying to do nice stories about residents, showing photos of what we do. And it's nice and short, and I email it out. So it's only electronic. And we've in the past had residents, when they move in, they're asked, do you want to receive this? So it came to my attention that a lot of residents had no idea this was happening. So I'm just going to start sending it to you all. So if your email is not published and you want to receive it, let me know. Either email me, call me, give me your email address. And a bunch of you, your emails were kicked back, and I'm trying to call you and get your correct email. So please let me know, and the next edition will come out at the end of the month. But that only comes out every other month. So if you want to be part of that, talk to me. And we also have some pub trivia coming up, April 18th, May 9th, 4 o'clock, we gather up here in the Turkey Roost, and it's been filling up. So join us. We have a lot of fun. If you come early, you can find your team, get your complimentary drink, answer questions with your team, and we all laugh and learn something. Olive and I are going to continue doing our stretches. I have it the next 2 Wednesdays, April 16th and 23rd, 3 o'clock in the lobby. This is a gentle stretch. We go through the whole body. I use a lot of stretches that I got from the Arthritis Foundation. This is for people who do not want to exercise. Just come, sit in the lobby, do what you can, say hi to Olive, we'll chit chat. Just join us. Okay, that's all I have. Any questions for me? Okay, thank you all.
Outstanding.
Thank you, Tom. And
Good evening, everybody. How are you? Yeah? Okay. Trusting you there. Okay, so I have a couple reminders to start off with. One, I had this reminder last month, but I think I want to remind you again this month. If you have a medical appointment, you want to go somewhere within our 8-mile radius, please sign up in the binder ASAP. Like if you have an appointment a month away from now, put it in the binder. The sooner we get it in there, the better it is. The guys look at the binder around 3 o'clock the day before, and they mark down what times the departure times are. So when we get those last minute, hey, can I go? It gets tricky in the morning because we have the guys coming in at a specific time. So if you could help them out, get your appointments in. We'll take you anywhere in an 8-mile radius. Just let us know, and it'll be easier for us to get you where you want to go, okay? So I appreciate you helping us out with that one. The other one is please have your family members that are coming to visit you come through the lobby doors when they're coming to visit you, because we want to be able to know who's in the building, and we want to have them sign in our sign-in book. Now, coming and going with you all day long, no. But if they're coming to see you and you're not with them, we want them to come through the front door. So I know some of you like to give them your fobs, and they sneak in the garage, but we really want them to come through the front door, so that way we know who's in the building, okay? Thank you for your attention on that one. Okay, how many of you here have been attending the Matter of Balance class? Yeah, it's good, huh? So that's been a super duper hit, and we have like 20 people on the wait list. The group facilitators from Washington Health are so excited that we have so much interest. So they are going to be coming back to do the same class one after another. So if you're on the wait list, you're going to get into that class. Now, don't worry, because if you're not on the wait list, give Nancy a call. She's going to put you on the wait list. And the story is they're going to come as long as we got people interested in that class. They're even thinking about doing it in tandem, so we don't have to wait for the whole series to go and then start a new series. So if you're really interested, call Nancy and get on the wait list. Okay. Okay, so now I just got my dates that we're going to do fun things in April for. Okay, so tomorrow Nancy's doing What is Lifestyles. So if you've not been to that session, please come. It's for everybody who's new to the community, and it's also for us who've been here a long time, because there's good reminders in her presentation of different things that you can do and how you do it. Okay, the studio. Everybody who goes up to the studio on Mondays and Fridays and does crafts with Deborah, they're hosting an open house on Friday. And it's going to start at 10. They're going to have fresh cookies. It's going to be lovely. So come up to the studio. It's in apartment 1441 if you've not been there before. And it's great. We have a nice little group that's coming up there now. They're almost to the point where they have the problem they don't have enough space. Isn't that awesome? So if you've not been up there for a while, come up and see what they're doing, because there may be something fun that you want to get going on. Later Friday afternoon, we have the Resident Forum. We have a wonderful speaker. Her name is Janet Barton. She's from the Washington Township Local History Museum, and she's going to be talking about the history of Chinese immigrants in Washington Township from the railroad to World War II. Ooh, that'll be very interesting. Okay, then on Monday, the 14th, we have Alex Weinstein. He is a therapist from the MCYAF, which is the group that's now up in the event center. Remember, they moved from San Francisco and now they're located up there. They are going to be coming down here to introduce themselves to us. We know who they are and what services that they provide that we could tap into. Well, Alex is coming to do tea, community, and conversation. He's going to do a tea ceremony with all of us that morning. So come up on the 14th if you're interested in that and meeting Alex. It's going to be very nice. Later that afternoon, Yanesa will be doing her fitness talk. She'll be discussing Parkinson's disease and the magic of high-intensity interval training for those who have Parkinson's. So come on up. Then the next day, we'll just stay on that theme. At 10 o'clock, we're going to have Parkinson's Care, your family's guide to navigating Parkinson's disease. So we have a speaker that's going to come in and talk about how families and friends can support that person who has Parkinson's. So if you know somebody in your family who has that, it might be interesting to come and find out some different support that you can get. Serena, has anybody been to Serena's Mindful Body Movement group yet? Okay, well, she's going to be doing one. She's doing it on the 16th and the 30th of this month at 2:30 in the multi-purpose room. She's going to be focused on moving our bodies mindfully for the purpose of becoming more aware of our body, movement, and breath, which promote relaxation, balance, and mental clarity. I think I need to come. Mental clarity. Okay, and then on the 17th, Pinky's going to be doing Zumba Gold. So you know Pinky loves to dance, and she loves to teach you to dance. So come down to the lobby and join her for some fun dance moves. All fitness levels are welcome. You don't have to be a dancer, and she does a lot of it seated. Mental clarity. I need you, Serena. Seated. So come and join her. Don't be afraid. They are also going to be having the 175th anniversary of the Grand Lodge in California. 175 years. Can you believe that? So they're going to be hosting different celebrations all over the state. And I'm not clear if it's all on Saturday or just throughout the month. But our celebration is going to be on Saturday at 2 o'clock over in the auditorium. The Grand Master is going to be zoomed in. He's going to give a lovely dedication and talk. And then the Grand Lecturer is going to be there to also do a toast. There'll be champagne, ciders, hors d'oeuvres. It's going to be very lovely. If you would like to attend, it's open to everybody. Sign up in the binder, please. And we want everybody to sign up by Friday so that they know how many people to expect. Okay. Then on the 21st, we're going to have a speaker coming in that's going to talk to us about advanced directives and the POLST. And if you are not familiar with the POLST and the difference between advanced directive and the POLST, this will be very informative for you. And she will be here on April 21st at 2 p.m. And is everybody familiar what the POLST is? It is the physician's order of life-sustaining treatment. So there is a difference between an advanced directive and that. And it's good to know when you might need the POLST versus the advanced directive. Okay. And then back in the day, do you know who our talk speaker is going to be for back in the day this month? Phil Dauber. And he's going to be talking about his time in the movie and TV industry. That should be very interesting. And knowing how Phil can tell a story, I'm sure it's going to be very good. So come and join him April 21st at 3 o'clock. And then our annual, I get to say this because we're doing it 2 years in a row now, so I think it's an annual thing now. Our annual Earth Day celebration. We have a wonderful committee that's putting together an Earth Day celebration. It's going to be 2 o'clock down in the lobby again. And we're going to be talking about how we can collectively use our responsibility to keep Mother Earth pristine. There's lots of little things we can do individually, and there's lots that we can do collectively to make an big impact. We will also be serving root beer floats. No plastic will be served. So if you want one, you gotta come with your root beer mug, your own straw, and your own spoon. We will provide the ice cream and the root beer. How you get it from there to your mouth, that's up to you. Bring a small one, bring a big one, we don't care, but you gotta bring your own, so don't forget. And then Sandra's gonna be doing yoga. Do you wanna do a plug for your yoga, Sandra?
Sorry about this week. We had a little mess up in our scheduling, but we're back on next week, the 23rd. And walls, chairs, bolsters, anything, you come and Serena and I will work with you all.
Mental clarity.
Mental clarity, there it is again. I'll probably be on that one too, geez Louise. Yeah, what is that? Thank you, Betty. And like Lyman had talked before, on April 20th, we will have our Easter brunch. I know you guys have already all signed up for that, and everybody's really looking forward to it. There was a lot of signups this year, so it'll be wonderful to celebrate with everybody. And last but not least, on May 2nd, we will be celebrating Cinco de Mayo with a festive lunch over on the auditorium patio. It'll be a live mariachi band and all kinds of great festive food. If you would like to join us over on the patio for Cinco de Mayo on Dos de Mayo, sign up in the binder by the 24th so we know how many people will be coming, and we'll have a great time. That's all I got. Thank you very much for coming tonight, everybody.